Robinhood wants your assets. To get your assets, they're promoting this latest offer, a 1% match to deposit or transfer assets into their brokerage. And they're promoting this offer hard. Now, Robinhood just recently extended it through the end of January, through January 31st, 2024. So there's still time to take advantage if you decide that you want to, after watching this video, of course. This could be a sweet deal depending on your situation. That is, if you're okay with moving funds to Robinhood and you're okay keeping those funds with Robinhood for a while, because there is some fine print that you need to be aware of. So, should you move assets to Robinhood to earn this 1% bonus? On the one hand, it's only 1%. It's not going to move the needle. On the other hand, it is better than nothing. And it's better than the old standard Robinhood offer of one free stock. When I first signed up with Robinhood way back when, I got one share of MRO, Marathon Oil. Gee, thanks. But this new offer is better. It's basically free money, especially if you wanted to move to Robinhood or move funds to Robinhood anyway. In fact, I may or may not have already taken advantage of this offer myself, but you'll have to watch to the end of this video to find out. Let's start though by digging into the details of this promotion. First of all, the 1% bonus is uncapped, which is nice. No matter how much you transfer, you'll get an extra 1% bonus. Now, if you move assets from your existing broker to Robinhood, they'll even reimburse the transfer fee that most brokerages charge, up to $75. But you do have to contact Robinhood to request that reimbursement, which is easier said than done. Let's check the other fine print. And by the way, their fine print isn't that fine. They spell things out pretty clearly on this FAQs page, which I do like. I'll leave a link to this page in the video description. Anyway, you earn the bonus on net transfers in. So if you move money in, but you're also moving money out, well, you get the 1% on the net transfer into Robinhood. They have an example here. And this part is cool. The transfer is available basically right away. How's the bonus calculated? Well, blah, blah, blah. You can check it out here in the FAQs if you're really interested in that detail, but I'm moving on to this next interesting point. The bonus will be considered interest income for tax purposes. So whatever your marginal tax rate is, that's what you will have to pay on this bonus. So that's something to keep in mind. Now here's the big thing you need to be aware of. You can't just move the money and then take it out and keep that bonus. If you thought you were going to pull a fast one on Robinhood and move money around like that just to get the bonus, you are sadly mistaken. They are on to your little plan because you need to keep it with Robinhood for 2 years. And that's a big hurdle. 2 years. 2 years is quite a long time. If you decide you don't like it at Robinhood, that's a long time to just stick around just to earn this bonus of 1%. So definitely keep that in mind. Read through their example here, and yeah, you can contact them with specific questions. So, what if you have a little or a lot of money to move? Exactly how much will you earn? We all know what 1% means, but just to get some quick perspective, check this out. If you move $100 to Robinhood, you get $1. $1,000 gets you $10, $10,000 gets you $100, $100,000 gets you $1,000, and the big kahuna, $1 million, would get you $10,000 of a bonus. So the more you move, the more obviously you make, but also the more you move, the less likely that amount is going to move the needle for you. The very nature that you're moving more means that your needle is even harder to move. If you have, let's say, $10,000 to move to Robinhood and you get the $100 bonus, is that meaningful to you? Is it worth your time to futz around with opening an account or moving assets from somewhere else and to have to keep the funds with Robinhood for 2 years? Well, only you can answer that question for yourself, but I bet in most cases the answer is no. But what if you've been eyeing Robinhood or another similar brokerage even before this bonus? Now, this promotion might be a little more enticing. It might even be a great deal. I think the only way to know for sure is to compare it to the bonuses available to opening accounts or moving assets to other brokerages. So let's compare apples to apples. But first, we have to find some apples. Are there other brokerages out there that are offering bonuses right now to open accounts or transfer assets? A quick Google search reveals that there are. Here we go. Bankrate.com has already done the hard work for us. Let's spot check a few of these and look at other brokerages that offer similar products as Robinhood. So yeah, best brokerage account bonuses in December 2023. I'm going to take a look at Charles Schwab. Let's take a look at Tasty Trade, and how about E-Trade? We'll start with Schwab. So you can get a bonus at Schwab that ranges from $100 to $1,000, but you have to be referred by a Schwab customer, an existing Schwab customer. So if we take a look at the referral page here, you need to deposit a lot to earn a bonus. To earn even $100 means you have to deposit between $25,000 to $50,000. Now that's way more than the $10,000 you'd need at Robinhood to earn a $100 bonus. And you don't get the bonus until a week after a 45-day period has passed after opening the account. All right, let's see what Tasty Trade is offering. Now it says here that new customers who open and fund an account with $5,000 or more in cash and enter this special promo code, referral code, they will receive a cash bonus of $100. This is interesting. So that's a big range. From depositing $5,000 all the way up to $25,000, you will earn $100. And then between $25,000 and $100,000 earns you $500, $100,000 and $250,000 earns you $2,000. So Tasty is essentially offering a 2% bonus, but that's if you stick to these lower tiers. It's like if you deposit $5,000 and earn $100, that's 2%. If you deposit $25,000 and earn $500, that's 2%. But if you go to the higher end of that range, it's not nearly as good. Now there is a 12-month withdrawal hold to retain the bonus. And so anyway, this might be an even better option, and that's if, and a big if here, you want to use Tasty Trade as your brokerage. And in my opinion, if you're doing a lot of complex options trading strategies, Tasty Trade is great, but you should be aware that the fees and commissions that they charge will quickly add up. Ask me how I know about this, but if you trade a lot with Tasty, eventually you will pay back that $2,000 before you know it. Yeah, there's a reason they're offering this larger bonus. They must know that they will more than make up for the cost on most customers. All right, so the third one we want to check here, I'm going to check E-Trade, which honestly, I wasn't even sure if this was a brokerage that still existed, but here it is, and E-Trade is apparently offering a bonus for signing up. It's 1% if you deposit $5,000, but it gets worse from there. Even if you deposit $1.5 million, you get a $3,500 bonus, which is pathetic. 0.2%, and you have to wait 60 days to get any of these bonuses. So, not so good there compared to Robinhood. So we've talked about the details of Robinhood's 1% promotion, and we've taken a look at some of the competition, but am I personally taking advantage of this offer from Robinhood? Well, the answer is yes. Now, I was planning to transfer assets from my Tasty Trade account to Robinhood anyway. However, I was going to wait until January to do this, and the reason is that I wanted to keep things cleaner and simpler from a tax perspective. But the bonus offer at Robinhood was going to expire in mid-December, and I couldn't resist a quick little payday, and so I jumped on it. And then, just a few days later, they extended the offer to the end of January. And I really wish I'd known that because, yeah, I would have waited until the beginning of January to make the switch over to Robinhood. But you can see I transferred nearly $125,000 and I got a bonus of $1,244.97. Now, I'm still working on that reimbursement from Robinhood for the $75 transfer fee that Tasty Trade charged. Hopefully I can get through to their customer support at some point and get that taken care of. All right, that's what I have for you in this video. If you enjoyed this one or found it helpful, give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel for more videos on saving, investing, and early retirement. Thanks for watching.